Ladies and gentlemen, these are visuals that last 24 to 48 hours of huge civic unrest coming through from Gilgit-Baltistan, where the POJK government employees staged a dharna demanding increase in pay, promotion according to scale. Park police resorting to lathi charge and also tear gas shells were used. There was also some amount of firing, warning firing in the air, and that's what videos suggest. And this morning, the employees had a meeting with the senior government officials, but the meeting did not end with a fruitful result, which led to the protest followed by lathi charge and tear gas shelling on the protesters. And now we are given to understand that the protesters have moved a little away, but they continue to gather in huge numbers. More than 52,000 employees have taken to the street. So it's a continuing series of civic unrest that we are witnessing in the POJK region. Amjad Ayub Mirza, POK political activist, joining us from Glasgow. Dr. Mirza, these are serious, issues which are coming to the fore, and there is increasing amount of dissonance that is being shown with the Pakistan establishment.
Yes, Anand, you see, 25 government departments are on strike. More than 52,000 government employees are doing dharna and are on strike since yesterday. And yesterday, the Minister of Finance of GB, he had negotiations which failed, and today he promised to come back for further negotiations. But early in the morning, at around dawn, they sent in police with full riot gear. They started to lathi charge without even a warning. They started to fire tear gas, and when they were dispersing, they started to shoot in the air. Now, their demands are very simple. They want review of their pensions, they want review of their scales, because for past 15 years, no promotions have been made in Gilgit-Baltistan government employees. They are also demanding health insurance, and there are basic allowances that they are asking for. And only yesterday, the Punjab cabinet has approved 25% increase in the allowances of Punjab government employees. So you can see that there is a clear prejudice when it comes to the people of occupied Gilgit-Baltistan and occupied Jammu Kashmir. Now they are holding a protest and they are holding dharnas, and they have said that they are not going to give in.
So आप कह रहे हैं कि 15 साल से तनख्वाह नहीं बढ़ाई है. You're saying they don't even have health benefits, and that they have rerouted the valley waters from the Neelam river towards Jhelum and towards Punjab. Now you're saying that the Punjab government and the Punjabis are getting themselves increments, but nobody, 52,000 employees, that means 52,000 families, Dr. Amjad Ayub Mirza, and you're saying 15 years they're working with the same salary.
Exactly. Not only that, there are departments that have not been given salaries for 2 years. Some haven't been given salaries for 8 months, and there is no water, there is no drinking water. Load shedding is so bad that people are just fed up. They have come to a breaking point. Now there is no turning back as far as the government employees of Gilgit-Baltistan are concerned, and the chief minister has fled to Islamabad.
You're saying the chief minister has fled to Islamabad?
Yes.
Why?
Because he is afraid to be answerable to these demonstrators, and he has asked his ministers, like the finance minister and the police chief, to deal with this situation.
Now, what happened to the talks earlier in the day? And you're saying there was lathi charge. We got visuals of even tear gas shells being fired against these employees. What happened there? And are they still protesting outside the DC office?
Yes, they are protesting outside the chief minister house, away from, like 100 yards away from the chief minister house. But they have again been lathi charged, and they gather again. And these protests are not only happening in Gilgit city, they are happening in all the districts where the DC Deputy Commissioner house is. They are not at the office, they are encircling their houses. And everywhere, every DC house at the moment is being encircled, and the dharnas are continuing. And during the negotiations, They put 6 points agenda in front of the finance minister, and the finance minister promised them that when he come back today, he will have a plan. He will have some kind of consensus. But he sent in police.
Now, what's going to happen? What's next? Because things could get out of hand here also, and this is not the first time that we are looking at a civil unrest in this region. So, is there any assurance that's come through? What are the protesters saying? Are you in touch with some of them, Dr. Amjad Ayub Mirza?
Yes, I am in touch with the protesters, and they have, for the past 2 hours, I haven't been in touch because I think they have shut down the internet services over there. But earlier this morning, I spoke to the protesters, and I also spoke to our Radio Himalaya correspondents who are working underground over there, and they told me that the police, the fact that the finance minister sent in Roy police has created a lot of anger, and they are very angry, and the employees have made very defiant speeches against the employees and even against those who are in government, including Imran Khan, and they have said that they are not going to budge.
Now, who are the people who are leading these protests? Is this backed by a political outfit, or is it just government employees who have just because they are fed up, they have come up? Because these are times of the pandemic and COVID-19, the coronavirus has also hit this region very badly, and this region has been largely ignored.
Well, there is an organization called All Line, like ALL, All Line Government Employees Association, which is an umbrella organization for all small organizations of the government departments. They are leading these protests.
Well, Dr. Amjad Ayub Mirza, thank you very much for joining us as we put out these details. This is massive unrest against the Imran establishment. The Chief Minister of this region himself has fled to Islamabad. 52,000 employees have not received a pay hike in 15 years, and they are coming out and saying, why this treatment with us? So the